with shouting or dramatic goodbyes. More often, it ends quietly with misunderstandings left unresolved, words held back, and lessons learned too late. This isn't a story about blaming the past. It's about understanding it. Because love, when it ends, doesn't just leave pain behind. It leaves lessons. And sometimes, those lessons are the only thing that stays. I used to think love was about doing everything right, saying the right words, making the right promises, being enough for someone else. What I didn't realize was that love is also about mistakes, and more importantly, about what we choose to do after them. My first real love taught me that effort alone isn't always enough. I gave time, I gave attention, I gave my heart freely, but I forgot to give myself the same care. I ignored my own boundaries because I was afraid of losing them. I stayed quiet when something hurt because I didn't want to seem difficult. I thought love meant adjusting constantly. What I learned later was that love shouldn't cost you your voice. When things started to fall apart, we didn't talk about it properly. We avoided uncomfortable conversations. We replaced honesty with silence. And silence slowly became distance. After it ended, I replayed everything in my mind. Every argument, every moment I stayed when I should have spoken, every time I apologized just to keep the peace. At first, I blamed myself completely. Then I blamed them. But with time, I realized love doesn't work in extremes. It's rarely one person's fault. The second time I fell in love, I carried those past mistakes with me. I became cautious, too cautious. I held back affection, afraid of giving too much. I kept emotional distance, thinking it would protect me. But protection slowly turned into walls. This time, I wasn't losing my voice, I was losing my openness. When they asked me to be vulnerable, I hesitated. When they needed reassurance, I stayed guarded. And once again, love faded. That's when I understood something important. Past mistakes can either teach you or trap you. Healing doesn't mean forgetting what hurt you. It means learning without becoming closed. Love after heartbreak requires balance. You don't repeat the same patterns, but you don't punish the present for the past either. I learned that communication isn't about winning arguments. It's about feeling safe enough to be honest. I learned that love isn't proven by sacrifice alone, but by mutual respect. I learned that boundaries don't push the right people away, they protect the relationship. Most importantly, I learned that choosing yourself doesn't mean you're selfish. It means you're emotionally responsible. Love isn't about fixing someone, and it's not about being fixed. It's about growing together with it, losing who you are. I used to think love should feel intense all the time, but real love feels steady, safe, consistent. It allows space for mistakes and patience for growth. Looking back, I don't regret the love I gave. I regret the lessons I ignored, because every heartbreak was trying to teach me something about myself. Today, I love differently. I speak when something feels wrong. I listen without planning my response. I give effort without self-erasure. I don't chase love that feels confusing. And I don't stay where I feel unseen. I know that love doesn't ask you to prove your worth. It recognizes it. If you're listening to this and you're carrying pain from past love, remember this: your past mistakes don't define your future relationships, but ignoring their lessons might. Love again, not with fear, but with awareness. Because the strongest relationships are built not on perfection, but on the lessons we chose to learn.